Hey, come on in here. There. Come on in here. Okay, good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good to see all of you. Janet, hello. Hello, Dana. Hello, Tennille. Good to see you. Uh, Good to see Lynn on with us. E. Joyce Paris with us every single night. Hey, Christina Michelle. Hope you're doing well. Nakista is in here in the house with us. So glad that you're joining us this evening. Gloria Wells is on. Hey, Gloria. Good to see Mama Charlotte. I am here. Good to see Sarah Stevens. Good to see you as well. Libby City's finest, Libby County's finest. Michelle and Mr. Bill are here with us as well. Lily Reddick has joined us. Good to see you, Lily. Hope you're doing well. Aunt Ollie is on. Hey, Aunt Ollie. Linda Kelly, Paparino. And actually, I was in Las Vegas, so I'll tell you a little bit about that. Eugene Dallas Sr., good to see you, sir. Thank you for joining us. Good to see Richard. Thank you so much. I'm very appreciative of that. Thank you. Good to see Latasha Jarrett on with us. And Alan Wright is in the room. Good to see you, sir. Thank you for joining us. Of course, my friend Monia from Ruin Thai Cuisine on Broughton Street between Whitaker and Bull Street. So always good to see him on with us. Lita, I hope they let you off early today. You worked really hard this week as well. Thank you very much. Sarah, that is the question of the day. I'll see if I take any hints. Good to see Jeanette Grant. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, the weather has been perfect. I love the weather right around this time. Then it gets cold. Good to see LaWanda Tillman on with us. Glad you're with us. And I just got on, so it's okay. Barbara Dolores is on with us. Mama Marsha is on with us. Andrea Hall Houston, good to see you as well. Tennille, I did not hear that. Mama Julia Carter is on as well. Good to see you. Barbara Askew, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. We are always very, very happy to have you all with us on Friday Night Live. And so this is my fault this time. It's really my fault. But I couldn't do it. They wouldn't let me do it in the air. So I'm doing me, and I'm kind of all over the place. Good to see Michelle Young on as well. Good to see Gail is in the house. And let's get it started. Yolanda, good evening to you. And so that's what happened. I was minding my own business. But they want to try to schedule a flight for me during Friday Night Live. Tam Reeds, good to see you, Tam. So you know they had to do something else, right? I said, you understand. I mean, I understand you got, stuff to do. But you have to understand I got some stuff that I got to do too. Josie Jones is on. Good to see Net on with us. Trisha Howard is on. And so the question is, where is Chad Howard? Michelle is on. And so, yeah, I will expedite that. But we want to send out love to our girl Tara. So let's go ahead and do that now. Let's go ahead and get that. Let's go ahead and get the love out right now. Good to see Pastor Thurman Neil Tillman. You understand where I'm at, sir, as well, right? So what happened was it's raining, and I'm not sure they're gonna let me jump out the helicopter while it's raining. So if they do, then I'll jump out. It's really how it's gonna go. I mean, if it's raining, I ain't jumping out no helicopter. So I got to get back to Savannah first, so that's what I'm working on doing right now. So thank you. Sending out love to Tara. And then let me see. Janet sending out love as well. And then Lisa Wiggins is on. Hey, Lisa. Thank you to Neil. Oh, so my cousin's wife is on. I mean, Pam is actually my blood cousin, but we like her husband, Perry, more. So good to see my cousin's wife, Pam, on. The mother of my little cousins. Good to see you, Pam. As well, we're sending out love, sending out big love. Was I jumping out of a helicopter? Or was I going to jump out of a helicopter? I was going to do both. I ain't scared of nothing. Barbara Pinkney is on with us as well. I was going to jump out. Then we want to send out, so Gloria Wells are trying to be all fancy and everything. I'm going to figure out one way we can just do it all in one fair swoop. We send out love to our lupus warriors as well. You already know what the lupus are, right? Shaka, good to see you. Thank you, ma'am. No, I don't know if I'm a daredevil. I'm just crazy. I got like crazy tendencies, but you know, you can't dare me not to do stuff, but I'll do it. So we're sending out love to our lupus warriors, right? Thank you, Mama Charlotte. Ruth, thank you. Dana, thank you. Trisha, Margie. All right, Pastor Tillman just landed back in Savannah. So I'm assuming that Mrs. Tillman wasn't with you. I think you can kind of see. Let me look. I can see it now. I can see. Let me look. I think you can see kind of the way I'm rolling right now. I got 1,000,000 miles now. It's on now. So good to see Jackie on with us. And then Trisha, Vanessa. We still haven't seen Chad on. Good to see Dr. Pete Silver, and he is putting the finishing touches on our trip to Africa. So if you want to go to Africa with us in July 2025, he's going to put this out here. Now, I'm telling you, I've been talking about this for a year, a little over a year. So you should be saving up your money so you can go with us as Savannah officially meets Ghana. So Dr. Silver has done a masterful job putting this together for us, and we're excited to be able to go. Yeah, he knows this kind of stuff. So Joanne is on with us. Hello. Good to see my cousin Perry. Good to see you, bro. I hope you're doing well. Thank you. Oh, she's with you. Okay. Patricia is on with us. Thank you. Sarah, thank you very much. Barbara Kaufman is on. Good to see you, Barbara. Trisha says Chad is in California at a board meeting. So what? What they got to do anything? Chad should be on here. I was in Vegas and I was on. I mean, I don't get that, Trisha. He should be on here. So, thank you, Sarah. No, thank you. I appreciate that. We always. I appreciate that. We're duty bound. I mean, I am committed. This city will give flowers to its luminaries while they can smell them. Speaking of luminaries, our 100-year-old Friday Night Liver, our senior queen, Mrs. Sadie Campbell, is on. 100 years old. She 99 and a half won't do because she keeps it 100. She's on. Good to see you, Mother Sadie. Hope you are doing well and hope you're behaving yourself. But thank you. Y'all give Miss Sadie some love. We're always happy to see her. Good to see Leslie on. Good to see Maisha on. Thank you for joining us. Let me see. Rashawn, thank you. I appreciate you. Asia, thank you. Thank you as well. Richard Dinkins is on. Thank you, Richard. And Joy is on. So hello, good to see you. Hello, Mary Williams. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Oh, I forgot the multiple sclerosis. Good to see Natalie Lopez. Hey, Natalie, how you been? Haven't seen you in quite a while, but good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Good to see Lahoma Scott and Kathy on. Good to see Myquan Green on. Thank you for joining us, sir. Hope you're doing well. So there are like two things I really wanted to talk about. Okay, there go chat. All right, I'm gonna give chat some love for that. See, Trisha got chat right. Chat was talking about not being on here, but Trisha got chat right. So good to see you. And everybody showing love to Mother Sadie. Good to see Sarah on. And Patricia is on. And Gail is sending love to Miss Sadie. And all of you. So there's two things really, really on my mind. And I want to get to them before they start moving me again. So let's talk about them. Things I really want to talk about today. Wait, 1, 2, 3. All right. So here we go. All right, got multiple sclerosis. Let's send out love for those that are dealing with multiple sclerosis. And also good to see Priscilla on with us. Thank you for joining us. We are happy that you are joining us this evening. I promise you, I'm going to have you off the regular time, although it's my fault. Sarah is on from Rome, sending love out to Mother Sadie. We love Mother Sadie. So thank you. Send out some love to her. And Marjorie Young, our Mava of marketing and small businesses, is on with us. So good to see her. Thank you for joining us. Always a pleasure to have you on. So let me see. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, we want you to share the page, right? We want you to like the page. Make sure you're liking the page, and we want you to share the page. Like the page, share the page. Like the page, share the page, right? And so we appreciate when you do that. We're actually a thing. Patricia, thank you for asking. I saw my mother and Max over the weekend. Had a chance to see them, and Mama is doing fine, and Max still is getting his treats. So me and Max hung out a whole lot. So thank you for asking about them, and of course Mama asked about all of y'all. Yolanda, thank you. Black's Tropical Homestead, the Soul Brothers and Sisters, we still got to get together, so we got to do that. Hey, Mr. Loach, good evening to you. Vanessa, thank you very much. And I want to thank y'all about that. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Good to see Shirley on. Trisha, I did not take a picture of Max this time. Max had his little issue going on here. Max is being kind of stank over the weekend. I think I was all in his face. Good to see all the women at Stella Shabazz. Hope you're doing well, ma'am. So a couple of things I wanted to talk about. First thing I want to talk about, Shauna Kennedy, good to see you. Like the page, share the page, right? Like the page, share the page. And then I want to congratulate us because I was not going to be denied. This is week number 233. 233 weeks. 233 straight weeks of Friday Night Live. 1,632 days. 4 years, 5 months. 53 months. Every single Friday night. No matter where I am, no matter where you are, we are together. Congratulations. We are a thing. We're a relationship. We in this together. We stuck like Chuck. We're 10 toes down from the window to the wall. Thank you for helping us build community. Right from Savannah, a community now that extends all over the country. All over the country. Good to see. I saw somebody slip in here. Simone B. Oh, hey, Simone B. You got a special day coming up, I think. So good to see you, ma'am. And Valerie Osborne is in the house. Thank you, Christina. Ebony, hello. We can't stop, won't stop. Thank you all very much. Thank you, Elay. I appreciate you. I know, Shauna. Let's give Shauna some love. She's going through her moments, but we're gonna get through it. We'll get through it together. So, two things I really want to talk about. Good to see Alderman Dietrich Leggett on. Good to see you, sir. Hope you're doing well. Rockin' Robin McDaniel Beck from Kansas City. Of course, she was in the house for that toenail biter involving the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, I think his foot was in personally, but I ain't gonna say that in Kansas City. So, a couple of things I really absolutely want to lift up. The two things in particular. Like I said, we're going to be finished on time today. First of all, three things. First thing, I want to thank you all. We said last week we were not going to let, hey, Leela, we were not going to let hate win. And many of you showed up to Sam Fly Barbecue. Many of you showed up to Dottie's on Broughton Street. Many of you showed up to Kim's Cafe. Thank you for showing up. The fact is, Robert Richards is okay. We don't have to worry about what people do. We know that light is always stronger than darkness. We know love is always more than hate. We don't have to shut them. We amplify our voices. And let me tell you what this city has done to be able to elevate just love and support. I mean, we don't have to worry about what people say or do. We do what we do. And this community has showed up for these businesses. And these are local, small businesses. They deserve our support. And you know what? Just like we supported them, we can support other small businesses just like that. Just like that. Jenny Brown, thank you very much. You sent me a DM. All right, I will get on that. I promise you I will. But that's what we do. We just elevate our voices. We don't have to get into arguments back and forth about that kind of stuff one way or another. If people decide that they want to boycott, then we overcott, right? They boycott, we girl-cott. We show up. And so thank you all for doing that. Hey, Maya, hope you're doing well. Hey, Miss, it's Miss Harden's birthday, so happy birthday. And so, we're going to elevate our voices, and y'all have done that. And we could do it for those three businesses. We could do it for small businesses intentionally anywhere in our city. So thank you for that as well. Dietrich, you said something. Yeah, we did have the passing of Leroy Mark Harris, a football legend, NFL player. He passed, so we send out love to his family. The second thing I wanted to tell you is that we're in the 9 days of 9/12. We say Savannah is the greatest city on earth, and so I've been asking, and I'm asking you again, from September the 4th through the 12th, we're doing the scavenger hunt. We want you to find the clues. We want you to snap a selfie, and we want you to post it at City of Savannah and at Visit Savannah on Instagram and Facebook. The first 20 daily participants with the correct answers win awesome prizes. And so you can even score the grand prize if you complete all 9 days. So let's get those cameras clicking, and let's celebrate Savannah like we never have before. Let me tell you something. There's some people, every time you turn around, Savannah is the worst place on earth. Well, if it's the worst place on earth, then you here. So what does that say about you? We say that we live in the greatest city on earth, and we work toward that. We speak things as though it were. And our goal right now is the greatest city on earth. We want to be the greatest city on earth for everybody. And so that's where we work in the equity piece to make sure that it's the greatest city on earth for everybody. No, we didn't design any shirts. We have a logo, but we didn't design any shirts for it. But we want people, especially on September the 12th, which is Thursday, we want you to show love. I want you to find your best place to go ahead and send love and show love for the greatest city on earth. So that is Savannah Day. I will be posting it. Do me a favor. When I post it, then y'all go ahead. Just keep sending the post out. Okay, just send out the post. We have old 912. That is our area code. In September 12th, I'm sure that Red Strawberries would tell you to juice. But we have the greatest people on earth, so therefore we are the greatest city on earth. And so I salute all of you, and I want you to be really engaged in this. Good to see the Mediation Center. We're getting ready for Peace in the Park. That's a very, very big thing. We'll talk about that next week. Margie, how did I pick September 12th? 9 September 12th. Our area code is 912. So that's how we picked September 12th. The 9th month, 12th day, 912. We want to really get engaged and involved. So Gail, you can find it on my page. You can find it in the City of Savannah's page, and I'm just posting it again. You can go on Facebook on the city's page, and you can do that. Okay. So I wanted to talk about that. And then let me share this, and then again, I promise, although I was late, I was going to make sure you go. This has been a very, very difficult week. In Winder, Georgia, which is up in Barrow County, we had another school shooting where you had a 14-year-old killed 2 students, killed 2 teachers, and injured 9 other people. This morning, I watched this 14-year-old be arraigned on charges that could land him in prison for the rest of his life. Then, and more importantly, his dad facing charges for doing the same thing. And I wanted just to, I posted the fact that Georgia has, and everybody knows, it's no secret that, we have some very, very, I won't say lax, I'll just say very lenient gun laws. And the folks went crazy. They were sitting on the, oh my gosh, it's mental illness, it's poverty, and no, it's not. It's not. And I mean, and believe it or not, it's not guns. I think it's important for us that it has to be and not or. It's not totally mental illness, and it's not totally guns. I think it's a combination of a bunch of things. It's a combination of really bad decisions. I think it's a issue of some bad decisions. Obviously, issues of mental health, and isolation and self-esteem. Some cases might be issues of parenting, as it might be in this case. And then of course, it is an issue of guns, because this kid had a military class weapon that his dad bought him as a Christmas gift. And I just think that our solution, instead of saying that, it's or, no, it has to be all of those things. We have to make sure that young people, all of us, have the right mental health treatment. I think that a lot of us have to have good parenting, and parents need to know how to be parents. We need to have a community that understands and recognizes when kids are isolating and people need help. And then we have to do something with guns. I don't think, and I'm not going to let people paint me into this thing that, I think it's only guns. And no, it's all of those things. And we will never, ever be better. We will never, ever get better if we go into our corners and say, this is the reason, this is the problem. I think it's a combination of all of those things. And when we embrace that this is a multifaceted issue that requires a multifaceted approach, and it involves people involved at different levels doing what they're doing. This will not be the last one. This is like the 243rd school shooting this year in school. This could have been a school in Chatham County. And this kid, they had their eyes on this kid for quite some time. And so that bothers me as well. So we should pray, um, but our prayers go into work when we get off of our knees, right? So we pray, but at some point we have to get up and work. And so, as a community, as a state, as a greater nation, we have to make sure that we find approaches that address all of those things. Because I did not know any of those kids, I did not know any of the teachers involved, but the fact of the matter is, you look and you see young people who won't have the chance to grow old, or you see teachers who were just doing what they were doing. I mean, churches and schools used to be the sanctuary of our lives. They were hands off, right? Just didn't go in there, and now it's infiltrating these areas. We have to do better. Good to see the Honorable Gabrielle Nelson from Port Whitworth, and of course Terry Mobley for joining us. So, let us, as we move forward in this, really find opportunities to be A-N-D and not O-R. It's not just one thing. Even for us in shootings that have occurred in our city, people get quick to say, "Oh, it's gangs, it's gangs." No, it's not gangs. Although some people are gang members.
The time is 10:02. Please be advised that the East Sky Club bar will be closing tonight at 10:15. The next 13 minutes.
All right,
and we will close our doors tonight at 10:30. Again, the East Sky Club will close its doors tonight at 10:30. Later departure time, we do have a club on Concourse.
Can't you see I'm on Facebook Live?
Again, the club on Concourse.
Can you not see that I'm on Friday Night Live? Sir, can't you see I'm on Friday Night Live? Excuse me. But anyway, we have to reach people where they are. And so I'm committed to be able to reach people where they are. And I'm willing to do all that I can in doing that. No, I mean, we do have too many guns. We have too many people with mental health issues. And I want to do what I can. Hey, Pinky, good to see you. Right, Miss Barbara Dolores. Who do you think he is speaking on a loudspeaker when I'm on Friday Night Live? But anyway, hey, Dr. Harris, good to see you. But I just want you all to know how much I appreciate you. They get ready to shut down this club and put me up out of here. But I was not going to let them do that. So, hello. Good. So they're trying to put me out. But I ain't going nowhere until I get finished with you all. So anyway, God bless you all. Appreciate you all. Thank you for joining us on Friday Night Live. Yes, we did it. We were going to make it happen. And of course, thank you, Mother Sadie. You reminded us to vote. Remind us to vote. Remind us to vote. Vote, vote, vote. Wherever you are in the spectrum. I just want us to vote. Vote. All right. Thank you so much. This is week number 233 in the books. We did it. Happy 912 day. And again, we'll be putting those things out, but we want you to show some love. Thank you, Rachel. Good to see you. Thank you, all of you. I'm going to get to where I need to be. Thank you so much. And thank you. Know I love you. Know there ain't nothing you can do about it. Thank you for being on Friday Night Live. Good night.